Oh, yeah. Was that good?
I think so.
Fabulous. Hey, guys.
Welcome back
To the See You Next Thursday podcast. Woo!
Let's go.
I am so hyped. I feel like we have like so many movies to talk about.
I'm so excited.
It was a crazy movie week this week.
It really was.
But first, how are you doing?
I'm doing incredible. I mean, I just got back from my Sentimental Value screening. Second time I've seen it, and I'm so hyped to talk about it. But yeah, I've been having a really fun week. I got a request for some shout outs, so I have to shout out Ray, Gabe. Who else should we shout out? Cherie, Kai, like just all the Bella, all the friends who watch and listen, and all the people in our comments. We really appreciate you for watching.
Yes. Hey, squad.
But how are you doing?
I'm good. Towards the end of this week, I mean, okay, I haven't had the day off in like
you've been grinding
a month. 33 days and counting. So yesterday was my first day off and I completely collapsed. Like I thought I was gonna be like, yep, I can rally one last time, like I can do this. But I ended up watching 3 movies yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And I fell asleep during 2 of them. Had to lock in, but I felt really depleted yesterday and my body was genuinely like going through it too. But I woke up this morning to go teach and I was like, okay, I feel good. Like good. I'm glad I didn't rally, even though I really wanted to last night. I was like, no, let me
rest.
No, because like we have a really busy week this week.
Yes.
So I was like, let me not go crazy.
Too crazy.
Yeah, because like the next 4 days are just gonna be like jam packed with things.
Oh my god, yeah.
But they're gonna go by quickly.
I know.
Like
I know.
I'm excited because my days are so filled that it's gonna be so quick. So
yes.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, yay.
We're going to California.
I know. Together.
If you guys did not know, we're going to California.
So freaking excited.
It's going to be really fun and we're just doing a lot of really fun things.
Academy Museum,
Warner Brothers lot.
We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. We're going to be there.
Also Camp Vlog.
Hey, Tyler Creator, Childish Gambino. Like, I'm so hyped.
ASAP Rocky.
Young Felon. Bro, he better play Trunks.
Perform. He better play that song.
Bro, better play Trunks. Like, I'm going to be the only one who knows the lyrics.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm just really excited. And, like, you're going to meet basically my entire family, but also, like, a lot of my childhood friends, which is going to be exciting. And, like, first time on a plane together.
I'm
like,
hype.
Going to California just in general, like I love where I live, so I'm really excited.
Me too. I can't wait.
Yeah. We have like very brief movie news.
Yeah. Lock in.
Sinners is now a 5-time
Grammy nominated movie. Let's go. Justice for Pale Pale Moon got delivered.
Yep.
We also have Last Time I Seen the Sun.
Yeah.
And The Score, and what was the other song?
Miles Canton. I lied to
you. Of course. And score and soundtrack, I think.
Yeah.
So like the Grammys took note and they saw and they did what they needed to do, because we don't know if the Academy is going to do it, but at least the Grammys did. And I'm very happy about that. I hope Miles Canton performs at the Grammys. Like that'd be beautiful.
If Miles Canton is performing at the Grammys, I will be tuning in. Sony Music, if you hear me now.
Sony Music.
If you can hear me now.
Is that under Sony? I think it might be Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
If
Miles Canton performs at the Grammys, you will have some loyal viewers locking in.
Yeah.
So I need you to do your thing. I think
that'd be a great performance. It'd go viral on Twitter. Like it's kind of necessary.
I'm sure. Well, another duo that's Grammy nominated now is Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Yes. So I wonder if they will also do something.
They probably will, I assume.
So then Miles Canton needs to perform as well.
Of course. Piece by Piece, the Lego movie of Pharrell's life, got nominated. I didn't see that. Did you?
Right. I did see it.
Do you have thoughts on it being Grammy nominated?
You know what? I love Pharrell down. So like
I'll allow it.
Also, Golden is like,
yeah, killing it.
Golden is like record of the year, song of the year. Like,
but
bro.
Golden is competing against Sinners.
I know.
Sorry to remind, but
no, and I know that Golden is probably going to win the like movie song of the year. However, The score is non-existent. So I have a good feeling about Sinners winning score at the Grammys.
Yeah, I would love that.
Because it's nominated in so many other places. Yeah. So maybe a loss there, but I will never admit it. However, one will be gained with
we will get you an award.
Ludwig, you're getting that award, babe.
Trust.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, we're very excited about those Grammy noms.
Yes. There's some trailers that came out this week.
Yeah, I got to see the Testament of Anne Lee trailer before Die My Love the other day, and I really liked that trailer. I thought it gave the perfect amount of information, even though I haven't seen the movie, but I thought it was really well edited, and I'm very, like, it got me really hype and excited to see the movie. Yeah.
Also, Testament of Anne Lee is going to be showing at the Jaffe Theater in 35mm. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to go.
It's on Christmas Day, but
I know. Well, I'm when I come back from Christmas, yeah. But Jaffe
sure
Theater will be sad.
I mean, like, I never, like, I do pay for Jaffe Theater, but, like, I don't always because I'm like, this is expensive. However, I will lock in.
I feel like they might even have a poster for that, because when I saw Brutalist on 70mm, I got a poster. So I'm like, if they're gonna have a little trinket for me to steal, then I'll go grab it.
That's fire. I'm excited. I did not watch the trailer because I don't want to know anything about this movie.
That's valid.
Actually,
that's really valid.
I know I probably should watch it because the trailer is well edited and I love editing, but like, I just want to know nothing.
Maybe watch the trailer after you watch the movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Another trailer came out.
Michael.
Well, yes.
So Michael's coming out in April.
It was supposed to come out like
this month.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why October's so dead. I mean, not like dead, or November. It was supposed to come out in November. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This movie has gone through production hell, basically.
Yeah.
Because of like lawsuits and like reshooting and like XYZ. I didn't watch the entire trailer, mostly because I don't know if I can handle that.
We're really big Michael Jackson
fans.
That's
like, the issue is like, I really love his music, and I'm gonna sit down and watch the biopic, but like, I don't really want to. If this is gonna be an Amy Winehouse situation where they freaking butcher it.
Exactly. Like,
just glitch.
Part of me, okay, the Michael Jackson lover in me is like, oh my God, I'm so excited. The film lover in me is like, this is horrible and this should not exist. This should not be happening. So like, that's like the two sides of me right now. And I like don't know how to feel. I didn't watch the trailer because I can't handle that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like, I don't think I can watch it. I know like my family group chat barely texts about movies. I have a big group chat with all my Italian family.
Oh, okay.
They all were like, we're seeing that. Like, it was insane.
Oh my God.
The reception was insane. So like, I know this about to make a Billy at the box office.
No, the normies are gonna show out and I will be sat with them.
I also will show out, yeah.
But I have a feeling I'm not gonna love it. But the thing is, sometimes the music can carry the biopic pretty far. Yeah. Like Bohemian Rhapsody isn't great, but I love Queen down. Yeah. So like, I'm having fun singing along. I just do fear what this movie's going to be about, because they did have to do so many reshoots and like, they can't include certain things about his life. And I'm like, so then why are we making the movie if we can't make it true? Or like, I think it's like for most of it, it's about most of his life. Yeah. Like, it's not like Springsteen where it's like a section of his life. So I'm like, what are we going to leave out? What are we going to keep in? Like,
I also heard this was supposed to be 2 parts.
I also heard that rumor. We don't know if it's like true yet though, right?
Yeah. There's nothing confirming it, but there's nothing denying it.
We get a Wicked situation.
The only way to do 2-part movies, in my opinion, is make them back to back. Make an intermission in between.
Yeah. I said the other day, I was like, Wicked, like Wicked is so funny because it's like seeing act 1 of a musical and then leaving the theater for a year and coming back a year later. And I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like, that shouldn't be how it is.
That's why I'm like annoyed. Like, I love Wicked so much. And like, again, I'm a theater kid at heart. Like, it truly feels so wrong that the second part of the movie is longer than the actual stage show. Yeah. That like just does not sit right with me. They're adding in a wedding for Glinda. There's 2 new songs for our girls to win Oscars. Of course. I know it's a business at the end of the day, but like, I can't be the only one who is like feeling this way, like frustrated, like the theater kid in me who is like, I'm so excited, but the film person in me who's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And then the thing about if Michael is 2 parts, I do wonder, like, obviously a lot of people are probably going to go see it, and people are going to enjoy it, but I do feel like there could be some like backfire or like problematic like response to the first movie. Then what does that do to the second movie if there's a part 2? Like, does it not come out? Does it come out and like flop? Like, I feel like it just doesn't make sense to do 2 parts for Michael Jackson.
For someone's life, why would you're going to try to see someone's life? You're not going to try to see like part 1 and part 2 of MJ's life. Like, I don't know, it just feels so. Also, make a documentary. Like, I'm sure Michael Jackson has tons of documentaries. This is a documentary. I have it on DVD.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have that too on DVD. Oh my gosh. I had a Michael Jackson poster on the back of my door at 5 years old. So
bro, I had the CD, the greatest hits CD. That was on
24/7.
Literally, I was making dances to it when I was younger. Like, you can't tell me. Also, I had a Michael Jackson themed birthday party where we all decorated gloves for the party and like bedazzled them and got to take them home.
This is why we're the same person.
No,
we've been over this. Like,
we've been over. I'm just explaining like
to the
guys.
crowd.
We love Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Just so many complicated feelings though about all of it.
But you just said something before we started recording about biopic fatigue.
Oh my god.
And like, I'm also tired. So like,
I like just need us to calm down on the biopics.
Hit the brakes.
Because I know there's about to be the Michael biopic, and then there's going to be a Linkin Park biopic. There's going to be a Beatles biopic.
Well, there's going to be 4.
Don't even
get me started.
Don't even bring it up, because it pisses me off just thinking about 4 separate biopics I gotta go see now.
Well, I heard a rumor on Twitter like a while ago that was like, what if they're like 40 minutes long and they put them all together?
Do that.
Do that. Like, that's what I think. Because I'm if I go see one of them and I hate it, I'm not going to see the other 3. Like, I'm sorry. And also, what order are you gonna release them in? Also, like, do I care about all 4 of them? No.
Kind of not really.
I'm not a huge Beatles gal. I like the songs, but like, I don't really gaff about the
I know
life.
Here Comes the Sun. I know
Eleanor Rigby.
Literally, I know the greatest hits, but that's all I need to know. I don't think I need to see 4 Beatles movies though. Like,
no. So I'm with you on the fatigue of it all. But that is a way to, I guess, make money and get some awards. I mean, not even like nominations maybe.
Well, I think like it kind of with Springsteen, like we've hit a real low. Truly. Like, I like feel like people are starting to realize like, damn, like this ain't it.
This is not it.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, like make more original things. Why are we Also, again, I said it last week, why are you trying to make me feel bad for someone who is just me but with more money? I understand depression is a serious thing, but like, girl, me too, but with less money.
But I'm not famous.
Yeah, but I'm not famous. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Deal with it like the rest of us. Maybe that's cruel. I don't know.
No, it's okay. Speak your truth.
I don't know.
We have 3 movies to talk about this week.
3 big movies.
Like, they're all like big. Do you have a preference what we start with? Should we start with Die My Love?
We need to start with Die My Love because that's going to be the shortest conversation that I want to have.
Oh, crap. This is insane. So we saw Die My Love separately, but low-key at like the same time.
At the same time,
in different theaters. We both had viscerally negative reactions to this movie. I got out of the theater from a text from Sarah that was like, that was so bad, I think I hated it. And I responded, same, like, that was really awful. Yeah.
What an absolute displeasure of a movie.
Yeah, you said it felt like Beau is Afraid.
Beau is Afraid, derogatory. I don't like Beau is Afraid. And I don't like this movie.
You also mentioned Night Bitch. Sorry.
Yes.
Like cursing. Like
damn it. Gotta edit that.
But I mentioned If I Had Legs I'd Kick You. I feel like it's similar to that movie and Night Bitch.
Yeah.
However, it's like, it's obviously different than both of those. This movie basically deals with and talks about postpartum depression, but I feel like it was more about postpartum like psychosis, because this didn't. And another hard aspect of talking about this movie is like, I related to a lot of it because I am a woman, but I couldn't relate fully because I'm not a mother.
I'm also like not that mentally ill. Like,
yes,
I'm ill, but not like that.
And I don't think we will understand that until, if ever, we go through pregnancy and childbirth. So that's why I don't feel really like suited to talk about this movie from like that perspective. I would love to read reviews from someone who has experience, like, you know, postpartum depression.
And I know people who have went through postpartum depression or who are actively going through it, like, have really visceral reactions to this in a positive way, which is great. I love the representation for that. Being a mother is freaking hard.
Yes. Some people are loving this movie, and I think it's okay if you do. I also haven't seen any other Lynn Ramsey movies.
Me neither, but I don't
know if I'll be
I don't know if I can lock in.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna go up on my watch list, but
this made me so angry.
Yeah. Can you tell why? Like, do you know why? Because I don't know if I can articulate why exactly.
The trailer premises has more of a narrative premises to this. Then you actually watch the movie and there is genuinely no plot. It literally just feels random. Like, Lakeith Stanfield shows up and then they are cheating on each other and then they get married in the middle of the movie, and then
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, yeah. Well, both of them are cheating.
Yes, they both cheating.
And then they get married, and then it's like she's running into walls. It reminded me a lot of Don't Worry, Darling, where that movie is like, the aesthetic of it is like so fun, but then you actually get there and you think about what it's trying to say and you're like, so what is this? Like, why are we doing these like gags, I feel like, for no reason? And I love like body horror things. I love gross stuff, but like running into a wall, like...
Yeah, from the beginning of this movie, I was like, oh, okay, they're both freaks, because like we kind of start out before they have a baby and they buy this house and they're like wrestling on the floor with each other. I'm like, okay, so they're just like freaks in love, and like honestly respect. But then she does go a little crazy after you know, giving birth and whatever, and it just seems like the atmosphere of this movie was really like daunting, and like it kind of felt claustrophobic to me, even though they're in like this grand open like field, and like it seems like their town is very Montana, I guess, like it's very open. I just felt like I felt ill during the movie. I was I don't like what I'm watching, and If I Had Legs, I felt a similar way, but there was just something about this. I do agree that it felt very random, and this is also an instance of you had 20 different possible endings and it just kept going. I was waiting for it to end, like when she got out of the hospital or like when they got married. I was like, when is this gonna end? And it never really does end.
I wanted this to end
so long badly ago. Yeah.
I told Gabe, who's staying here, I almost walked out.
Did you really?
A part of me was like,
at what point?
I should leave.
Say the scene.
Just once it got to the wedding, I was like, I should leave. Like, this is not worth my time.
Oh my God. That's crazy, because we don't be walking out of movies.
I really, really, really thought about it. Also, she got into the hospital, I was like, I should just go. Like, I think we're done here. Like, I don't need to see any more. I almost walked out, honestly, at the very end. I was like, I just don't think I could handle another moment of it. But something about it just like really pissed me off. And like,
yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I think it's an uncomfortable movie, and that's really cool, because you should be uncomfortable by certain things. Yes. And so I really liked that aspect of it. But a lot of it just felt like also kind of like, let's infantilize Jennifer Lawrence for 2 hours, and like, let's paint her out to be this crazy woman for the gag of it. Like,
yeah, there was something inside of it that didn't feel, I don't know if authentic is the right word.
Yeah, I like that word.
But something around that word.
Genuine.
I wanted to connect with it. Like, I really did. Whenever I go see a movie, I want to connect with the characters and like feel for them. And I was feeling for her, and I was like, I don't know. Being a woman, like automatically I'm gonna get you, but there was something about this that made me angry, which is so weird, because I don't like watching movies and being mad at them. I want to like all the movies I watch, and unfortunately that's not the case all the time. But yeah, there was some, I don't know what didn't work, but something didn't work. I don't know what. I really don't. Do you have thoughts on like Robert Pattinson or performances? Like, I thought Jennifer Lawrence did great with what she was given. Like,
I think she's great. I think Robert Pattinson's great. I do think he was a lot better in Batman, Mickey 17. Was he in something else this year?
Maybe. I don't remember.
From what I've seen from him this year, I was like, oh, I like those movies better. But honestly, I don't know if that's a genuine critique of his response or just my response to what I like him in.
Yeah.
He plays a good, like, trying husband, I feel like. But, like, I don't know. Also, something about the chemistry between them I, like, didn't quite believe. Like, I kind of believe Naomi Ackie and
oh, they were good, right? Like they were so good.
Like, I believe that, but like this, I was like, no, you're just two like big movie stars. And Jennifer Lawrence again she's great.
She's great.
That's it though. Like, I'm not like Oscar.
I immediately did not like his character as soon as he brought the dog home. Like, I thought that was like, this is a big funny gag throughout like the first act of the movie is there's a dog and it keeps barking throughout the entire first act, and then she shoots the dog, which I thought was hilarious. Like, I thought that was hilarious, but I was also like, your wife just had a baby and you're about to bring a puppy into the home. Like, that made me enraged for her. So I kind of understood her psychosis in that moment.
That damn dog.
That damn dog. But it just kept going after that. And like, I think he does say a couple of things to her that like are triggering to like as a woman to hear from a man that like you're dating or whatever. But yeah, for some reason I wanted to. I don't think Rob Pat did anything special in this movie. Like, he kind of was just there. I honestly thought he'd be in more of the movie, but it's basically like mostly Jennifer Lawrence showing off her performance. But yeah, that was Die, My Love.
I'm so angry.
I wanted it to be better. I wanted it to be really good.
I really thought it was even good.
We were all excited for this. Jennifer Lawrence and Rob Pat, like, let's go. But I guess not.
In my my thing that I did for Variety.
You put in your auction thing?
Bruh, it was in my auction. I'm like, great. Now I'm going to be a number like 16,000 out of 16,000. Like, this is getting nothing. So, yeah, that movie pissed me off. But a movie that didn't piss me off, Frankenstein.
Let's talk about it.
That came out on Netflix.
Let's go.
You saw this in a theater.
Yeah, so I saw this at the Paris Theater on 35 milli. And we both got that damn poster.
Bro, so I found Frankie saw Frankenstein like in the theater and she got a poster. I go to my downstairs of my apartment. At the lobby store,
what's sitting there?
The Frankenstein poster, and I said, oh, that's coming home with me. So I put it on my wall and I didn't even see it, and then I watched it yesterday and I was like, oh, good.
Nice.
I like it on the wall.
I like it a lot. So yeah, I saw this in a theater. I saw this with a friend from work. I really enjoyed this movie. It's definitely long. It's Guillermo del Toro, so of course it's going to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes. And yeah, before this movie came out, there was a lot of talk about CGI and like the translation from like the novel, which I have not read. I have not read Frankenstein.
You didn't read Frankenstein in school?
It wasn't required for my English class, so I've not read the book, but I would like to now after seeing this movie.
I really need you to lock into the book.
Okay, let me clock in real quick.
The book is really freaking good.
I believe it.
And like,
I wish I had to read it for school. I wish I did. There are a lot of classics. I mean, I've read some classes, but there are some books like I never read Dante's Inferno. Like,
I didn't read that.
But there are a couple books that like I just have never read. But I don't know what everyone's talking about with this CGI situation, because I felt like it was okay. I enjoyed it. I watched on a big screen. I was never super focused on the CGI, and we're gonna talk about it. But like, I know Guillermo's heart. I know his soul, and I know he loves his miniatures. I know he loves his sets. I know he loves his actors. So like, I truly had no problem with this movie, other than maybe it's a little long, but how are you going to adapt Frankenstein and it not be over 2 hours? Like, so yeah, that's my thoughts. You watched it on Netflix?
I watched it on Netflix on my small TV, not even on my big TV, on my small TV. And
it was still...
And I gave it 4.5 stars. I mean, okay, I love Frankenstein, as I just said. I love the novel. We like literally the first half of my senior year was dissecting Frankenstein. And there is like a few changes. I really do like though that they show the perspective of the creature, and like they literally like make him a fully fleshed character.
That was beautiful.
That like
that was freaking beautiful, bro.
Like, that's when I read the novel, like that's exactly what I thought should happen. Like I was like, oh, like I would love to see the perspective of the creature. And then when it was in the movie, I was like, oh my god, like it's happening. Like it's happening. And I watched also the documentary about the making of it.
And I haven't seen this yet, but Sarah filled me in. I'm going to be clocking into this making of on Netflix because it sounds like they get into all of it.
Okay. I know this is like a very close story to Guillermo himself. So like that already, I was like, I love that he's so passionate about whatever he makes. The like behind the scenes making of this made me appreciate this so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch it because I think it's going to be genuinely another movie when I rewatch it after the documentary. The costumes had to inform the production design. The production design had to inform the props. The props had to inform how they're going to film this entire thing. And the editing had to inform how Guillermo will direct Oscar Isaac and Jacob Elordi and Mia Goth, everyone afterwards. So he explained this as like it's an opera. And I low-key was like, yes, you got me, because the coloring of all the costumes is so specific to each character. Like Mia Goth is in these greens and she's in these like blues, pops of color, and like they made sure those were only for Mia Goth.
The red necklace.
But like as the mother, she's wearing red. The only other people who wear red are Victor and the mother, and then the bright baby blues for the brother William. And like there's certain things that are just reserved for certain characters. And like I know
it's just like the thought, like I so much appreciate when a director like puts so much of themselves into a movie and like thinks about every single detail, because you can see it on the screen when that happens.
Exactly. And like, you guys thought those wolves were CGI. They actually were real wolves.
Really?
But then they just CGI'd like certain parts of it. He said something about like how the physical has to be in the space before I think he said like, it wasn't metaphorical, but before the like the CGI comes into place, basically.
Yeah, you have to start with something real.
Yes, you have to start with something real for it to inform what it's going to actually like represent. And like things that you think are fake are real. All the batteries in the lab, they're real. The fire scene, that's all a miniature. They lit the miniature on fire.
Oh my god.
Like there's real sets, but they also built so many sets, and then they transformed the sets that they built into other sets, and like it's a whole situation that like you just have to watch a documentary to truly understand. But like just the attention to detail, and like I just feel like maybe Yorgos is kind of also doing this. There's just very little directors.
There's a
Wes
couple
Anderson,
of them.
Like I can
details.
Yeah, the details are like really what make
obviously Martin Scorsese,
like so many people. I mean, I just said there's very few, but
no, but like
I do feel like
there's a reason why these people are the greats. Like there is a reason why we know their names and they're doing so well. And Guillermo's been up there for years, and like I feel like we dismiss him every couple of years when he releases a movie. We're like, oh, the new Guillermo movie, and I'm like, no guys, the new Guillermo movie. I freaking love Nightmare Alley. To be fair, I haven't thought about that movie since it came out, but when I watched it, I gave it 4.5 stars. That's how much I like that movie. Shape of Water, love that movie. Shout out Baltimore.
Also, like what he's doing in Pinocchio, you can kind of see what he's doing in Frankenstein.
Oh my god,
yeah. And like I feel like people were like, oh, bad CGI, but like, did you watch Pinocchio? Like
your eyebrow raise just went crazy.
Because like literally the archangel or whatever is Kate Winslet, is whoever plays the like, what's her name, the like blue person in Pinocchio.
I'm unsure.
I don't remember. That's just they're mirrors. They're the same exact thing. That's why if y'all think it's bad CGI, it's not CGI.
Okay, but I want to talk about that little angel statue that moves and comes to life, because that is actually one of the most beautiful scenes I've ever seen in my life.
No,
because I don't know, me and Guillermo have this thing about Catholicism imagery, Catholic imagery and like that stuff. So like I really messed with that. And the Medusa head in like the lab, like this production design is stunning. His bedroom is also incredible. The cellar downstairs with like the white or blue tiles that where the creature lives. Like I'm just so astounded by a lot of aspects of this movie. It feels really grand, it feels really large, and I'm glad he's campaigning because I feel like he does. Like this is a movie that could deserve a lot of these awards. The costuming, like just like Mia Goth, everything she wears is beautiful. Like it's stunning.
Like a lot of the fabrics are like dip dyed, and like the blue dress that she's wearing in the beginning that everyone has seen, that's an X-ray. What do you mean? Like my brain fully could not. That was just the costume section too. My brain could not fully comprehend. And like, something else I want to bring up is they were like, Gilmore was like, this is not a period piece. This is my version of Frankenstein. Yeah. So don't make it a period piece.
Yeah.
Which I actually love. Like, I kind of love that out of the box take of it, because I do feel like it brought a new life to it's an older story. So I think for it to really, really work, going back in the past wouldn't have brought it to life as much as I would have liked.
It also didn't feel dated. When you say he didn't think of it as a period piece, I feel like when you watch a movie that's a period piece, it has a certain color palette and it has a certain way of looking, and you're like, oh, this is from the 1800s or the 1950s. But like you get a title card in the beginning that I think says a date, but then you never think about what time period it is in again, because it's basically the costuming. Like I'm sorry, but like it's quite stunning. And I can't speak anymore on it because I love the movie so much.
One thing I will say, when you read Frankenstein, if you do, that book is gay as hell.
Okay.
There's so many gay undertones.
Well, you said you wanted them to kiss in your Letterboxd review, and I want to know who is them. Is it the creature and the...
It's the uncle and Victor.
Christoph Waltz?
Yes.
And... Okay, so... me, like... Okay, getting it on the yowie.
This will, like, kind of... I don't know. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I think I like Oscar Isaac in this role. I think he's a little too old, low-key, though, to be playing this role. I'm pretty sure Victor is a little bit younger.
I've heard that on Twitter.
And I low-key was like, he kind of old. But, like, Victor, gay as hell. Like, he makes a creature to be the perfect man. That's his intentions. No, literally.
I love your interpretation of this.
He's literally making the creature to make the perfect man. And he refuses to make a companion because
he wants him.
Yeah, that's what I think. And also, like, the uncle was low-key like, yo, I'm feeling your designs. Like, and I low-key think, like, he's building it for him, too. So, like...
That's gay.
Bro, I needed one kiss. Just one kiss.
Just a smooch.
Like, low-key, they got so close to each other, too. And I was like, oh, damn, they about to kiss. Like, I really thought it was going to happen for a second there. And, like... how he wants to protect William because William's his entire life. Okay, gay. Like,
okay.
Also, like, I don't know. When I read Frankenstein, I was like, bro, this book is just gay.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm clocking in. Like, I'm excited.
Like, it's gay as hell. So I don't know. I was like, there just needs to be at least one little kiss, one little thing. Like, he's literally like taking body parts of men and putting them so he can make a perfect man. And of course, Jacob Elordi. I
was about to say, of course, it's Jacob Elordi. Like, let's be so for real.
We have to talk about this.
Okay.
Jacob Elordi. I mean, as a kissing booth truther.
Of course. I've been there.
I knew your game. I only recognized it though until this performance. Yeah. I mean, that's my Elvis. So of course I was like, duh. But I did not know the physicality of this role and how he's basically mute for the entire like first half of his introduction.
Well, the first introduction we get to Frankenstein when he's on the ship and he's coming for the ship, we hear this roar, like this like roar, and it's like scary. Yeah. I didn't get to finish watching it on Netflix, but I think I watched like the first 30 minutes the other night, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot it starts out with the creature being I mean, it's after he's learned a lot. It's after he's gone through a lot of life, because when I walked away from the movie, I kept thinking about like baby creature. I kept thinking about him down in the cellar with like no words and like meeting Mia Goth for the first time. And like, I kept thinking about that monster creature, like the one that was living at the shack with the old man. But then like in the beginning, he is truly like, he has these big fur coats on and his eye is messed up. He has long hair, and like the words he's using are so like powerful and have intention behind them. And like the journey Jacob Elordi like goes on is like really beautiful and like really talented. And I'm very happy he got this role and got to like show the side of himself, because it's incredible.
He said like just being in the makeup, like good, sitting through literally 10 hours of makeup, genuinely helped him create this character, because he learned like patience, but he also learned like the art of making something beautiful, which was the makeup and the nails and everything that he had to go into to make this role. And they said that like they were watching like the dailies, and that would inform his next direction, like the next way he would go with the character. And like, wow, I was familiar with the game, but now I am truly on the same page. Like,
now you're on my client list.
Like, you're literally added to the client list officially. You heard it here first. So but I just like, I'm just not over how like okay, this is a very, very vast, like different comparison, but honestly, Emma Stone in Poor Things, how she's learning.
I mean, that's a Frankenstein adaptation. It is a Frankenstein
adaptation.
So like, that is not a crazy thing to say.
I just feel like because that performance is actually so insanely
they have
amazing.
A couple similarities when it comes to like production design. I'm not gonna lie. And
just like physicality of Jacob Elordi, he's just really big, like tall man.
He looks lanky. He looks like a tree walking through. Like,
he looks 7 feet tall. Genuinely.
I mean, he like kind of is, but like whatever they did to him, he
eat him bad. Like damn.
Oh my gosh. Well, one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when Victor is like in the professor hall or whatever, and he's got like half a reanimated corpse, and like the hand like catches the ball,
bro,
and like that was quite beautiful to watch. And just the way like that introduction to what the creature will become was super cool. That was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite scenes that jump out? I mean, you watched it. I watched this like 2 weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember. But
yeah, I mean, I love all of the beautiful, just like long shots to capture the art and like the work that really went into this. I love when Jacob Elordi is in the cellar and he's like figuring out life, and Mia Goth, like they connect. That leaf,
yeah.
As a lover girl, I'm like, stop, like you're getting to me. I will say, like, to add on to length though, like this has to be this long.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this can't be a 90-minute movie if we're making Frankenstein. No. Like, it makes sense why it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I when I sat down, I was prepared for a long movie. I do feel like maybe normies are going to feel the weight of this movie and the length of it. But for me, I was just like, it's Guillermo. It's a long movie. It's Frankenstein. It has some of my favorite actors in it. Like, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah, truly. And that's not even a disrespect to Oscar Isaac saying that he's older. Like, I'm so happy he's in this movie, and like I do love him down, so it was really cool. And like it feels like Jacob Elordi is finally getting his flowers and his like, okay, he's serious about film, even though like he been doing like really serious stuff. So
he's smart, I think, with most of the roles he picks.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I really admire him, and like I'm just really excited to see what happens after this with his career. After watching 2 movies in a day though, watching this, I was like, oh, I'm tired. Like,
yeah. Well, it was raining the day I went to see this movie, so when we got out of the theater, we were like, "Ooh, it's dreary out."
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot of people's interpretations of Frankenstein on Twitter, obviously, and just like he wanted a companion, but he also like wanted to die. Like he hated being what's the word when you can't die? He hated being immortal.
Yeah.
And like the scene where they shoot him in the eye,
bro,
and like the scene where like like it's like a wide shot and he like falls down and then it's like 30 seconds or whatever, then you see him slowly get back up. I'm just like, oh my god, it's so brutal the way his immortality is shown.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you create a creature and you don't like account for like the humanness of it. Oh my gosh, we like discussed it so much in English, like this is what happens when you play God, like it's literally Prometheus. Yeah. Literally.
But yeah, I just am so, I feel like, I mean, I watched this at home. I don't know if this is different in a theater. This should have been an IMAX.
Okay, New York City, we need to have a discussion because why was this not at Link? Why was this not at Link? Because I would have loved to see it here.
Why did we drop the ball so much on that? I know AMC and Netflix just signed their deal, but like we really need to reevaluate putting this in a theater during Halloween next year.
I was about to say this should get a re-release like ASAP Rocky. Like
yeah, like heavy on the ASAP part because like but I need this in IMAX.
Guillermo keeps tweeting. He's obviously a very strong proponent of seeing this in a theater. So he keeps tweeting every week, more cities, more cities, more cities. So like if you can go see this in a theater, like definitely do that. I hope it comes to AMC Link or in New York City at an IMAX theater because I love the Paris. Like it's okay. It's a pretty good theater. I saw it on 75 milli. Like love that. But IMAX would kill in this.
This needs to be in a larger print. I mean, again, I wanted to prove a point and watch it on like my small TV just to see what would happen. And I just didn't get to appreciate as much of the filmmaking as I would be able to in a theater, and like that is like the details that is like literally the reason why you should go see things in theaters right there. But truly this needs to be seen on like the biggest screen possible. That's like what I'm a proponent of for this
re-release. Let's go.
We
need that re-release.
Honestly, if it's like Halloween next year, like I will do that.
This is a good Halloween movie for sure.
Yeah, I really loved it. Now that I know even more, I love it even more, truly.
No, I know that second watch is gonna hit good for me after I watch that behind the scenes because that's gonna inform a lot of my second watch. It is.
And I think this is gonna do great at the Oscars. I really do.
I hope it does. I mean, it's got a lock for many noms. I also quite like the score.
Oh, I love the score so much. The score is
like beautiful.
The score is like very classic
movie score.
That's what I like.
And he always does that. Guillermo always does that. I don't know who was the composer, but like he's always doing that.
Yeah, it's so perfect. It's perfect for it's not again, he didn't want it to be a period piece, but the music really informs like the time period or like the emotion it's supposed to evoke, and like it feels grand, and I love when scores feel like what
large,
they're supposed to feel.
And full.
Like
I think costume, makeup, hair,
production
design, score.
I could definitely see a Lordy getting in. I know it's stacked. I know it is stacked.
But like
for the transformation alone,
also his performance deserves it. Like kind of like
I just know Sean Penn, Benicio, Stellan, hopefully Delroy.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't know if there's room, but I would love for people to make room.
Make some room.
And I also hope we're not counting out Delroy Lindo, like genuinely.
I know. I feel like people are already forgetting about his performance when he is kind of like the rock of the movie.
He's kind of like the best part.
He's kind of like very necessary to the plot of that movie.
And also like everyone's like Chase Infinity best actor. Not a peep about Miles Canton.
Yeah, it's giving.
I don't know what it's giving, honestly.
It's giving we're forgetting about a movie. It's giving we have recency bias, and I need us to like stop doing that. Like I know I'm a victim of it too, but like just because Sinners came out in April, I need us to remember that Miles Canton, that was his first feature like film role, and that he is a professional singer, and that oh my god, he learned how to play the blues for this role. And he deserves, like, he is rising star material. And I know people have been saying this, but he deserves a nom.
And as for Chase Infinity, I'm going to say the same thing. She is fabulous in her first movie ever. A PTA movie at that. That's like very, I feel like, dense subject material. Like, she is literally the glue holding that film together. So, like.
She deserves all the praise. I'm agreeing.
She absolutely deserves the praise. It's just like. we can't forget about our other breakthrough artists of the year. So,
and when I put them in a movie together, then you'll all see.
Get ready, you're done.
Then you'll all see.
You'll all see. Yeah, that's Frankenstein.
Let us know if you watched it in a theater on Netflix, what you thought, because there are like a lot of thoughts coming, like a lot of people having a lot of differing opinions on Frankenstein, and I'm like, what's everyone thinking?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the verdict is, because like I rated this like very high because that's just who I am.
I give it 4. I think it might go up on a second watch. We'll have to see.
I really love Frankenstein. I love any story pertaining to Frankenstein personally.
Frankenstein.
Bro, when I was seeing all the marketing, I was like, Frankie. I would just see Frankie because it's literally Frank in the first, like, I think is it Frank? Is there an I after?
It's E.
No, it's E. But like, I literally just saw
Frankie.
Literally Frankie. Like, that's all I saw.
I just keep looking at your poster on the wall.
My man on the wall.
Yeah, so it's time to get into low-key movie of the year, Sentimental Value. So I did just have my second watch today. We saw this at New York Film Festival. Sarah's about to cry. This movie is quite exceptional.
Okay. Y'all know I love Joachim.
We talked a little bit about this movie in the NIF pod. If you haven't seen, go watch.
Yeah.
But we're just going to talk a little bit more about it.
Sentimental. This is heavy. Yeah. This is, to me, Joachim's like big one. Worst Person in the World was kind of a breakthrough as well because he got a screenwriting nominated. He was nominated for the screenplay for that movie, which was like really, I didn't expect. I freaked out when that happened. I almost I know.
But that was funny. I almost freaked out.
I freaked out when he got that nomination because I was like, wait, they're doing it.
They're about to do it.
This is his third collaboration with Renate.
I think so. Third or
fourth, I think. There's a little bit in English. A lot of it though is in,
majority of it is in Norwegian,
which is great. And no one writes a movie like Joachim Trier. Like,
it's exceptional. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so different. I love the way he cuts and edits because the way he leaves space between scenes. Like, I really noticed that on my second watch where they're just like a black frame for a couple seconds instead of a direct cut. And I'm like, he's leaving space for you to feel the weight of the scene you just watched. And yeah, this was crazy watching again because the first time I felt like a baby picking up on every like just like getting the grasp of like the world we were in. But the second watch, like, I saw so many details that I didn't see the first time. But yeah, the house really got me this time. Like, the house really got me the first time. Like, the house being like a character and like going through major changes and like what it's been through, like, really got me. But this time when I was like, I noticed the crack more. Like, there are many scenes where you could see the crack in the foundation of the house throughout major scenes in the movie. And I'm like, oh, so that was a metaphor for the entire foundation of this family. Like, the generational trauma goes way, way back.
And I love like that. I love that, like, in the middle of the movie, we just completely go to like how this house was created. And, like, that blew my mind when I first saw it.
I was also, when I was watching it this time, I kept thinking about like the making of this movie. I always do that when I see a movie and I'm like, oh, how they do that. But there are so many just tiny scenes of the house over the years. I'm like, the freaking set dresser, you went off, because like obviously it's the same facade, it's the same house. I don't know if it was a set or they used a real house, but like they had to set dress this house for so many decades just for like 2-second clips of people in the house, like ancestors. And I was like, this is insane. But yeah, the house got me this time.
And like, oh my God, the opening, like, just monologue of like, she chose the narrator with my girl, the narrator, her saying if she chose, there was an object that you would be, what would it be? And her choosing her house.
Yeah.
Like, when that first dropped at New York, I was like, oh, so I'm dead. Like,
and this watch, I got chills at NIF, but this watch, the third act, I was getting chills every like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And so the entire movie, we kind of are thinking that the film that Stellan Skarsgård is making is about his mom. And then like the scene where the sister comes to Renate's house. Sorry, I'm using real names, but like when the sister comes to Nora's house and shows her the script and has her read the monologue for the first time in Norwegian and not English. That scene is actually so killer. And then they discuss how the sister is like, I don't think it's about the mother, I think it's about you. And it's wrapped up in a bunch of other stuff, but like you're in this script.
And then she's like, how did he know?
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh my God.
Genuinely?
It makes me feel like devastated. Like I feel depleted.
Also, like I could literally cry right now, like being a younger sister. Like,
well, yes.
On my sister's birthday this year, I texted her. I was like, I recently saw a movie, and like something that they were saying was like, and you were there for me. And like I thought about like, I don't want to get too deep, but like in the really dark moments of my life, like genuinely my sister was like the person that was there for me. And like I know that deep down inside she also feels like, why didn't our childhood ruin you? And like I just like not only like being an eldest daughter and seeing that portrayed, but the sister relationship and how their relationship with their father is just so estranged, especially Nora's though.
Yeah. They like can't even like, talk.
Genuinely like a little, when I first watched it, I haven't seen it again, but again, it's just a lot, like really, really heavy.
It sits on your chest the entire movie. And like, I don't have the relatability factor of the sister part because I have a brother. And like, I don't have an estranged father, but like just you can feel the weight of the generational trauma going through this movie, because there's a section of the movie where they talk about the mother and what the grandmother, Stellan's mother, went through, because she was like in a revolutionary group during World War II, and then she got captured, and they talk about what she went through. Then obviously she ended up, passing away. But like that whole section, I was like, that looms heavy over the entire family, because it looms over the father, Bor, what's his name?
Stellan? Or
yeah, Stellan's name.
I don't remember.
Borg.
Gustav Borg.
I kept going Borg. Gustav, like his trauma with his mother. His mother died when he was 7, and then him leaving like Renate and her sister alone when like they're probably about the same age. Like the freaking cycle, bro.
The cycle. And like again, the house representing that cycle, and just how many generations this has been passed through these people. And like it truly is a cycle. There's been so many movies this year, I feel like, that pertain to like generational like cycles and how it passes through everyone. But like I just feel like I've never seen something so curated to sisters in particular.
Yeah.
And also like with the added element of like Elle Fanning's character, and how like honestly how killer that is to be like, this is your replacement in a way. Like,
yeah,
that's how he's like coping with things in the only way he knows, which is through his art, but like in such a really like an odd way. Like,
and the entire time Rachel Kemp is like trying to portray this character, she keeps asking about his mother. Like she keeps being like, I think if you would talk to me about your mother, like this would really inform the character and this would help. And then he keeps being like, no, like you, like what do you think? Like you don't need to, like, because it's not about the mother. It's not about the mother. And I didn't get that the first time. I don't think, like all the questions she was asking. And then at the end, like when she has the talk with him where she like cries and she's like, I don't think I'm right for this role. If you want to keep me, I understand. But like, I don't know. The first time I watched this, I don't know if I thought that Elle Fanning was like super incredible, and I still think the two sisters are like kind of the best performances in this movie.
Inga is so good in this movie,
Inga and Renate, they're both quite incredible. But on my second watch, I did realize how good Elle Fanning does in the role of like the type of actor she is. She's not a stage actor. She's not like the type of actor Nora is. She is like coming from the States. She probably does like these different types of movies, you know. And the first time she talks to Gustav, she's like, I want to be in films like yours. Your films are truly inspiring. And it's like, we see so many actors like that nowadays who want to get out of their little, you know, Netflix hellhole and go work with the great directors. So that's kind of what Elle's character is doing. And I think she plays this role well, where she's trying to fit somewhere where she's not meant to be.
That's what I was gonna say, is like, she's just caught in the ceasefire of all of this, and like she's the one who's like trying to be like, wait, like she's figuring it out on the spot that she's not
right for it,
the mother, but also like she doesn't understand that she's the one that like she is. What she doesn't understand is she's in the middle of this now.
Yes,
and it becomes even more of an issue.
She doesn't understand how rooted it is in the current family dynamic of like the father and the sisters.
Yes,
like how much that is affecting. Also, when they dye that hair brown and they look exactly the same, like it is so killer. The casting is beautiful for this movie. Like, it's incredible.
When they dye her hair, like a piece of me really dies inside, because I'm like, dies, like it's just so brutal. I don't know, like when we came out of it, I was like, that was really heavy, and like that like threw me off, because like I feel like his movies are heavy, but like there's always some sort of like very like whimsical and like beautiful,
they have like an air of them that like,
this no whimsy, no joy. It is straight up like trauma dump for 2 hours and 13 minutes.
And like there is like a happy ending of sorts, because the movie is getting made, the people he wants to star in it are starring in it. However, the last scene that we're left with is the scene of his mother's, you know.
Yeah.
So like it's not ending on like any note that feels super positive, and you're walking away feeling the entire history of this family and house like on your back. It's crazy.
The film is the attempt to fix the generational curse.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that they're still on the set, and he's a director. He can't even direct her, because what is there to say? Like, what is there left? And like that last shot of it not only being not the last scene. When the last scene happened, I was like, oh my God, they're doing it. I think I said this in the NIF pod, but like, oh my God, he's doing it.
Yes. Because I felt the same way at NIF, when as soon as the scene started, I was like, oh, this is the scene. This is the scene, and there's no other way to end it. And they end it with like, it's a one shot, and then we cut to Gustav, and he goes, cut, that was perfect. And then his AD goes, good, move on, keep going, like keep it moving. And then the camera pans out, and you can see the entire soundstage, and it's so crazy. Like,
and Nora and Gustav are just like,
they're just standing there like talking to each other, and it's like, you have to, like, is the only way you can have a conversation through directing your daughter.
And then Inga's kid, if I'm not mistaken, is the child that they use.
Yeah.
So then that's
Eric
is next. Like, Eric is next in the curse.
Because when he hops off the face of the earth again, Eric's gonna be like, where's my grandfather? But I guess I don't think we're getting Sentimental Value Part 2, so Sentimental Value for good.
Bruh, that did me in for good. So like, I don't think I need part 2. Like, I'm good. The sequel. I'm good. It's just like, genuinely, like, they did a Q&A, or Joachim did a Q&A afterwards at NIF, and he was just explaining like, it takes a lot for me and my writer to like get inspired. We're really informed by like music and just atmosphere, but like, what were they actually thinking though? Because like, oh my God,
stop.
It was so heavy, and like, I know this is a very personal film to him as well, and so I would just I don't want to know about his life like that. I mean, this probably is close to him in some way, but like, this is just truly, I can't stop explaining it as like, it's heavy, it's important, it's gorgeous, but it's like gut-wrenching, and
absolutely
it's so important to
I don't know why round 2 hit so much harder, because when we walked out of Sentimental, I was like, yeah, I really like that was really good, and like, I was like, dang, that was heavy, but like, I had like a couple moments where I was like breath taken away, but in the second watch, the entire last like 30 to 45 minutes, as soon as Rachel Kemp has the conversation with Gustav about leaving the movie, everything after that was chills every 2 seconds for me.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, it's hitting me 1,000 times harder the second watch. I can't wait for you to see it again because you're gonna sob.
I already was like I already was so dead after seeing this the first time. I can't imagine a second rewatch. Like, it's exciting, but it feels daunting to me because I'm like, I don't know if I'm like ready for all of that. Truly, because it was just like the first watch. It takes a lot, I feel like, to grasp onto, and that's why I'm like, if people don't like this, I understand. Like, it's a lot to understand, and it's hard to like. It's a non-linear like story.
It also feels very meta, like in multiple ways, where you're like, okay, there's a movie about this inside of a movie, and it's like, and there are so many metaphors for everything that is going on,
and so many layers. Like, again, we just got into like how through generation the house, like that's not something that like you're gonna be able to sit with, I feel like, on a first watch. Like,
no. The first watch was truly just like picking up on what the story is, and the second watch is for it to hit you again, like
hit 1,000, like a truck,
like 1,000 times harder. It was quite enjoyable, but I don't know why movies have been making me want to die recently. Like, every time I go see a movie, I'm like, dang, I want to go die. Like,
this is such a dreadful movie for me to rewatch because I'm like, too much of it is like close to my life. I feel like not a lot of it, but like. Okay, sisters and like mental illness, like, I'm parts of it. I'm cooked. But like a lot of movies have been really dreadful. I agree. Yeah. I just feel like
it's like the season we're in and the types of movies we're making. They're all like, they just you don't leave on a super high note. No. And that's okay. I don't think every movie needs to have a happy ending or leave you on the best note, but like hit after hit, like in the past 2 months. I'm genuinely
trying to think what movie last left me feeling like
happy.
Yeah.
Avatar: Way of Water re-release.
Oh, but even that's
a re-release.
Freaking Natayam is dead.
Oh, like, you're right.
Bro, where is Natayam? Like,
okay, what's the last movie we saw where we left the theater happy? Caught stealing? Like,
not even. I felt so dreadful, low key. Like, I was like, damn.
Twinless? I don't know.
Maybe Twinless.
This all started with Sorry Baby.
That's the
culprit.
Go back to Sinners. I felt honestly so dreadful after seeing that. Like, I was like, damn.
I think I was on a high after Sinners. I think Sinners did leave me on.
I was on a high, but it leaves me sad every time.
Of course. Last time I saw the sun.
Oh.
I just got her again.
Also, like just the fact that like that was the last day, like they were they felt free, and that like in the beginning of the movie is literally like him in the fields, like that's so heavy. Like, there's just, I don't remember the last time I was happy. Gotta go see Regretting You this week.
I don't remember the last time I was happy.
I'm trying to go see Regretting You because I know I'm about to be like, great, like
slop,
and I'm happy, like
slop and happy ending.
Do we want to talk a little bit about like Oscars, performances? What are we thinking for Sentimental? Yeah.
Well, I'm biased because I really love Joaquin. I really want him in Best Director and Best Picture and Screenplay. That's my hopes for those categories. I love Renate too, so I would love for her to be in Best Actress. I'd love for Inga to be in Supporting Actress. Stellan, he's already a legend, so I don't feel like he needs an Oscar or anything, but I'd be happy if he won in Best Supporting Actor. The score is quite lovely. There was one point in the movie today when the score really jumped out at me, and I think it was during the third act at one point. I can't recall exactly, but I don't know if the score is doing anything super special.
I listen to the soundtrack more than I listen to the score.
There you go. The soundtracks are honestly really good. The opening and closing songs are so good.
I think it's called like Canic Chase or something like that. That's the last song. Mm-hmm. That's been on repeat since Sniff.
Oh,
I almost choreographed a solo to it this year because I love it that much. Like,
that song is really, really good.
And then Dancing Girl in the beginning.
Yes.
I'm weak.
I don't think Elle Fanning needs anything for this movie.
Yeah, I was wondering if both Inga and Elle would get in for this. I would hope Inga gets in.
I would prefer Inga to Elle. I think Elle has a lot left in her career to still do and show her. Because if y'all have ever seen The Great on Hulu, Elle is incredible in that. But that's a TV show.
I feel like supporting like isn't stacked this year.
Maybe they'll both get in then. I don't know.
We already know who's winning though.
Who?
Miss Grande.
Oh, yeah. Okay. As long as her hair is brunette. That's all I care about.
I want Inga to win, but whatever. I want Renate to get in really badly.
That'd be beautiful.
Like really badly. Like she deserves it. I want this to get another screenplay nom. I want this in Best International. I want this in Best Picture. I want this in Best Director. I want it in all of the basically above the line categories. Yeah. I feel like it will favor the Academy. I do feel like they'll like it. To general audiences though, I don't know if they'll necessarily agree.
I think this will get some noms for sure. I don't know if it'll win anything, which is like what scares me. This is honestly like a pretty good year for movies. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but like we got some heavy hitters out here. So like I don't think it's going to be like automatically go to Sentimental the way we were thinking back in like spring. Remember spring when we didn't know what was coming out yet? Yeah. We were like, it's Sentimental, guys. Yeah. And like I think that's still the case for nominations, but for winning probability, I don't know.
There's a lot of movies I like this year, but it's no 2023.
No. It's no 2023.
Or 2019.
Like, it's, like, no, but, like...
It's better than last year for sure.
For
sure. Last year... Last year was kind of atrocious for movies. I look back and I'm like, bro, what came out last year? Like, literally, what came out?
Queer,
yeah, that was a good movie.
Challengers?
Oh, okay, Challengers.
Literally, those were my top 2 movies of the year. And they were by the same freaking director.
Honora,
Brutalist,
like there's not a lot that I was like,
well, that's why I think the race this year is a lot more interesting than last year's.
Totally, for sure.
And if you haven't seen, 2023 was so good.
Go walk into 2023.
Go lock into Zone of Interest. Go lock into Killers of the Flower Moon. Go lock into Barbie, Oppenheimer, Priscilla, Theater Camp, Bottoms.
Yeah.
Past Lives. Like 2023 was that girl.
Yeah. We have some Priscilla haters in the chat. Go freaking lock into Priscilla. Like, that's all I'm saying.
He's not gonna watch the end of the pod.
I love that movie.
But yeah, like that's kind of, we just went through 3 movies really quickly, but we were passionate about all 3 of them in different ways. So.
And I think like we didn't have to go through all of them like in depth to understand.
Yeah,
we don't have to do all that, so just go lock in. For
Recs, we rec Frankenstein, theater or Netflix, but preferably cinema. Yeah. And then Sentimental Value, if I think it expands the weekend this comes out, so go see Sentimental,
go lock in.
And maybe don't go see Die My Love.
That's a crazy thing to say because like I was so hype on it.
I was so hyped for it. No,
bro, don't lock in on it.
Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson is an insane combo, and for this movie to not be like in my top 10, it's literally at the bottom of my 2025 rank list.
It's like it's near the bottom for me too.
There's like 5 movies below it which are like slot movies, but like it's so sad that this movie is so low for me. I wish I liked it more.
Like I liked F1 better than this.
Yeah.
That's the climate we're in right now. That's how bad it is.
That's where we're at.
Like
but yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this week.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Do the things.
And we'll see you soon.
Next week.
Bye.